Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101.
He ain't never. Bitch, I been heard of this shit is. These niggas on the internet and they be trying to be gangster. They be trying to be tough. These niggas didn't fight that war with me. These niggas didn't fight that war with me. Niggas, somebody go get hurt. Somebody go get hurt. And y'all people on the internet is starting this stuff. This man lost his life behind this. DA Love was the DA that prosecuted that case. She let them boys walk free after they was admitting that they went over there and did that to him. Those people was the people related to Nut. They hurt my people. They hurt my people. They took his life. I was in the feds fighting a gun charge because I won't say nothing. Because that same ATF agent who Thug was talking to, I told her Thug ain't did nothing. And she said, I'm going to put federal charges on you. That lady went to put federal charges on me. And while I was in the Fed fighting the case, him, who don't never mess with nobody, them niggas went over there and took his life.
Caught with game when y'all dissed the slime and I caught you at Lennox Mall. Yeah, man, so we ain't gonna spin it. Hey, man.
Rosco, what happened?
Wait, hold on. Rosco. You know, listen, ain't no Rosco. You know what's up with me. I'm coaching on.
Wait, hold on, Rosco, what happened at the mall?
Ain't no nigga supposed to be talking. I caught him with game. He the same one in my DM. When game called slime gate, you the same bitch. He got caught at the mall when y'all walked outside. Oh no, I apologize. I got receipts. I got video.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys hit that notification bell. Guys, listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but for the last few days, ever since things popped off down there in Atlanta with this Young Thug video, the tapes come out from the DA, everybody's in an uproar. People are arguing all over the internet about who snitched on who, where snitched on how, and it's crazy to me because OG, you there? First of all, let me see if OG there.
Man, I'm here.
Oh man, what's going on, man? I'm out of town this morning, but OG, man, listen, man, it's an uproar. The internet, man, like I'm tripping off of how, you know, Woody was very emotional behind one of his homeboys. He started crying yesterday on the internet. I'm confused. This happened. I know, and the reason I'm confused is because it happened a few years back. But he's saying they finna make him go off the deep end now. They playing too much on this internet, and the internet is to be blamed for everything that he's having to deal with right now.
Well, I mean, he on the internet getting views and likes. That ain't no gangster move. He on there hooping and hollering about something that happened 10, 20 years ago. How come he ain't went and got it cracking? He's supposed to be this, he's this killer. Well, why is he whining on the internet? Sound like he trying to get Dr. Phil to give him some inner help, or he crying for help. He ain't trying to do nothing.
Well, he's upset because of this tape that came out, and it's bringing up old feelings in the internet, calling Young Thug a snitch, and all of these people since the video came out, or the tape on the video, he just don't want to. He say y'all making him have to bring up these old emotions, and he don't really want to think about that, OG. He don't really want to go back down that road because he'll end up going off and doing something, letting these boys have that. He back in the streets.
That man done lived a good life. He been choosing hoes. He done been standing with Charlie. He is not gonna throw a rock in a race ride. All that sound good. Woody done got fat, little face just as fat. He ain't gonna do nothing. He gonna do just what he doing to get views and likes on the internet. Ain't nobody gotta make him go off. If he wanted to go off, he'd have been done it. He just wanna talk.
He's very keen to say his partner that he's holding up the image didn't bother nobody. You ever had a partner that didn't bother nobody, and all of a sudden while you locked up? See, I've had friends, my closest friend, when I was going through my toughest time, I lost my mama. And I was talking about it yesterday because I'm thinking about doing a documentary on the fact of what happened during that time. And When I lost my mom, a year or so later, I lose my best friend. He have a car wreck, and ain't nothing I could do about it. I couldn't go out there and even go to his funeral. I'm in a situation where I'm pretty much disconnected from the world. I had to tough it down. I had to go and get me a pack of Roman noodles, crush them up, eat them hard with the sauce on them, and just sit there in the day room and just, I had to self-heal. So when you go through stuff like that, I can understand his emotions being high when he was incarcerated and they kill his homeboy like that, OG. And I just feel like they bringing up raw emotions, and you say he won't crash out, but who knows? He has crashed out before.
Has he?
Yeah, he has crashed out before. He was talking about when they shot up Rich Homie Quan's dad at place, all kind of barbershop. You know what this man capable of.
And he was in the first 48. He was singing like Al Jolson sang Mammy inside the court. They had to stop him from talking. So it ain't gonna change.
Oh man, so you say they done knocked the damn power puff out. They done knocked they turned his power down.
I don't have no friends that ain't done nothing. All of my friends been active. And everyone that lost their life, they done something. I don't have no friends.
Oh, I see where you going, OG. You say they done something.
Yeah, ain't no friend. It didn't bother nobody. I don't have no friends. Ain't bothered nobody. They wouldn't be my friends.
Wow. OG, what do you think about the fact of now, is it PeeWee Rosco and Wack 100 gets into it online, and basically that's the second part that I played. They get into a heated argument, okay? They get into a heated argument over who checked who back in the days. I remember when Game and Thug were going, this was over 10 years ago, they bringing up this old stuff. Now they arguing back and forth. PeeWee Rosco is mad at Wack 100 because Wack 100 is basically, talking down on the YSL movement, and he's basically put on the phone by academics. Academics and PeeWee Rosco was on the phone. They added Wack 100 to this. Is this a play, or is this a real situation? Is this a play?
I'm gonna say this. I heard PeeWee Rosco and what he said about him being with his mask on in Lexington Mall or whatever.
Lenox Mall, man.
Lexington, Lenox Avenue. I don't give a damn what mall it is. It had cameras, and I can say this: if he was at any place doing anything and Game was there, it didn't go like he said. Now, he had caught Rat 100 off somewhere by himself, but I'm going to say this: if he approached Game is with it. I don't see his ego too big to back down. Now, Rat 100, it could have been something else. And if anything happened, Rat 100 jumped behind Game and tried to make it happen. So I can't say.
Wait a minute, she said Wack 100 jumped behind Game and peeked around the corner. Boy, you ain't worth a shit. You say
Broke out of there and went to it just like he did on the video shoot. Broke and got up in that van talking about he was protecting his artist. He was protecting his own ass. I hadn't seen him run before.
Wack 100 jumped behind Game and they be peeked around the corner from Game and say, please stop it.
Push up off of me. What I'm saying.
I've seen Game in action, man, and I agree with you. He ain't no person to be backing down. I'm a big Game advocate. I don't care who he connected with. He always a leader in the situation. When it come down to getting into a confrontation, he's had his ups and downs with everybody, and he ain't never been one to just back down, even when it came to 50 Cent. So I just don't see him being that type docile guy. But I don't, but like I said, I've seen him go to war with a lot of different people when it come down to the internet, when it come down to real life, when it come down to just the rap music, and his history excels them all when it come down to confrontation. So I'll give you that on the game. But PeeWee Rosco was down there, and if he's shooting at buses and doing all kind of stuff, and you can't debunk him just because he ain't from the West Coast either. Let me check you on that right quick, because he from down in Atlanta. So I got to check you on that, because the Southern boys, a lot of times they do go around with ski masks and they do hit things head on. So don't come for Rosco, PeeWee Rosco.
Let me say this. I don't know PeeWee Rosco from a can of paint, but I'm saying this. I don't give a dang about some Negro shooting at a bus, a car, or a house. It's a difference shooting at a bus than standing face to face with a man.
Ooh, I forgot who I was talking to. Let me calm down. I'm talking to the OG, man. I don't want no problem. Break that down for me again, OG.
It's a difference than shooting at a bus, a car, or a house. They'll kill you if you're in your car, but standing up with a man face to face and putting that thing in his face, there's a difference, bro.
Wow, y'all heard the OG.
I don't give a damn about
y'all heard the OG. Y'all heard the OG say he don't care nothing about that bus shooting, none of that. All that's cool and dandy, but it's a whole different level out here, and a lot of these guys not really ready. And we're not trying to tell you, we're not trying to be gangster and them, but there are levels to doing whatever you do. You know, if I'm in the streets hustling, if I'm out here really hand to hand with the product, giving it to the people in the streets or whatever, or if I'm into it with some niggas over my money or whatever, it's a difference than sending somebody. Or it's a difference than basically going to prison, or if you basically a dude who just been on probation and in the county jail. It's a difference. So OG say you can shoot at the bus or you can get in the bus and start shooting. Which one? Oh gee, boy, you hell, boy. I forgot who I was talking to. Let me rephrase and listen and get this good game, boy, because you showed me. You said a mouthful.
I ain't saying nothing. PeeWee Rosco, whatever he doing. But I'm just saying, don't think you got no points because you shot at a bus. No, sir.
So shooting at the bus ain't gonna be up there scared nobody. Cause I remember, OG, you right, cause you leave the club back in the days and you see niggas that leave and they'll let off shoot shot, pow, pow, pow. Every night they would do it. They would shoot and I go right back to the club. They ain't scared nobody. Now if somebody would have got that thing and put it in my face and took me to the ground and shot side my ear, it would have been a whole different ball game. But no, they shooting driving off from the club. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, shooting in the air. You know, old man used to tell me in San Quentin, he say, man, just because you talk tough to me, you ain't scaring nobody else. You know, so all that protection talk, you know, it's just like Woody. He got his little ass on talking about the internet, but he on the internet. What the youngsters say, make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
You on the internet talking about my homie ain't done nothing. He done something. He dead.
Oh my God! So he ain't just on here for nothing.
It just and you showing the picture, but you saying that Miss Love let him out, but you trying to clear your name that I was in the field for a gun charge and I told him Thug didn't do nothing. But in the interrogation room, you told him Thug did a gang of shit.
Oh, whoa! We went all the way back. You ain't forgot about that. Can't forget it. It's on record. It's documented. So all of a sudden, OG, what is in the water for all these guys down here now to be speaking out? Even the guy we were talking back and forth, was it Mundo or whatever? What's up with these guys, man? Like, what are they? And I said it yesterday. I say what up with them. Let me quit, because a lot of people on the internet be like, man, he got to be knowing better than that. No, what is up with these guys jumping on this internet, acting a fool in each demographic? I mean, all of the so-called gangsters, all of the so-called killers, and all of the drug dealers, and they get on here in Atlanta, and it's happening all over, but Atlanta right now is on fire. What is it's got to be okay, we get on here and we give our reviews on what's going on with the culture, right? But these guys here get on and they talk directly to one another most of the time. It's not a thing of entertainment. It's not an organized situation where they trying to figure out ways to, make it something to where they can do something productive and be able to help educate people out of situations, strategize people not to go back down those roads. That's what I would think that people would get when it comes down to Boss Talk 101. We do crazy interviews. We have on some influential people from you, Ice-T, Faison, Chico Bean, Carlos Miller, all of those guys out there. And we got some stuff coming up. I'm about to come back out there with you. And it's like we're giving people different informations on different situations that affected the culture, and now we've grown from it. You've been a person who was locked up many years ago, went through a lot of different situations.
Got to do with how many years ago?
Yeah, many years ago you was locked up. So what am I saying? What is the aim for these guys when you see them on here, coming at this angle? You know what I mean? For as is this to help the people when it comes down to a Woody, Wack 100, YSL?
Basically, we're doing the same thing. We're exploiting their idiosyncrasies. We're exploiting the idiot shit that they talk about. We talk. So we do, and it's just like now everybody feel like, let me say something, do something. It's just like when they started drive-bys and the high-speed chases. It was a time you couldn't hear about a high-speed chase, but once it came on Eyewitness News, everybody want to get 30 seconds of fame. We in here to do this, and it don't mean nothing. But then, right now, it can float out into the street. This internet banging can get somebody tossed up and get their life taken.
It has gotten somebody tossed up and gotten their life taken.
Because everybody ain't taking that conversation. We had a long conversation yesterday about the Cat Williams.
Correct. You have to get it right. We have to get it right. They don't understand how deep this stuff go. A lot of people don't. They think we just be on here talk. We have interactions with a lot of the people. And the reason I said that though, OG, you got to realize I'm interviewing. Of course I'm on here doing the reviews, but on my show I got thousands of interviews with lawyers, with doctors. I got thousands of interviews with commercial real estate owners. I don't just have just me doing reviews. Let me be clear.
And be clear, the ones you
pastors
have,
as well.
Wait a minute. The ones you have with real estate and giving good information, you got 10 views. The bullshit.
You're right. You're exactly right. Boy, you brought out a valid point. That's why I like you, because you tell the truth. They want the mess, but they don't want to be blessed. When I say that, you could bring on the people who own these businesses, people who have different things going on in the inner city. Like I said, I brought on Coach Jason Todd, who won state several times in a row over in Oak Cliff, and he helped orchestrate these kids and kept them out the streets, and he won state. This guy here, one of the most predominant guys in the city. All of these guys, you look at, I brought in different lawyers. I brought in a lawyer that basically were keeping a lot of the kids from going down that road and fought and got people out of prison. We went down to Louisiana. We talked to guys who did 28 years and didn't even do the crime. You see what I'm saying? Didn't even do the crime, got let go, wanted them to sign for time served and all kind of stuff. But we put an eye on that so that we could try to also get those guys paid, because they hadn't gotten their pay from the city yet in New Orleans. You see what I'm saying? So, from the state. So there is constructive stuff that goes on with Boss Talk 101. That's all I'm saying. And you exactly right. When you put that stuff on, you barely get views unless you say somebody's name. I remember Kunta said, that him and Soldier Slim were locked up together. Soon as he said that and said that, he was pretty much influenced him to rap, then all of a sudden everybody want to jump on. He can't make Soldier do nothing. Instead of thinking about the fact that this man did 28 and a half years for something that he didn't do, they go right to the mess.
Okay.
Right to the mess and start talking about the man, and he didn't do this and he didn't do that. A lot of times, man, you are so right, OG. I can put you on here and they want to hear you go in on this or that, or they want to hear me talk crazy if somebody says something about me on the internet. But then when it comes down to basically something that's constructive, they don't want to hear that shit.
Don't want to hear it.
They don't want to hear it.
That's the internet. It went from text messaging, radio calls. Now it's the power of the internet, and the more filth that you put out, the more views. White America still control our insanity. So
wow. That's real, OG. And it ain't just Boss Talk. It's Say Cheese. It's Breakfast Club. It's any of them. It's Big Facts. It's Beehive. It's all of the ones who you have some constructive stuff, but the powers that be, the internet, the ones who control it, because there's a lot of people controlling what people see as well. Still, you right about that. You go back and you look at what we got going on. They funneling this out a certain way too, because you got to give it to them. They let like if I do have this or that on the channel, they're not pushing it out to the other lawyers. They're not pushing it out to the other. They hold back information and they push it out to our people, and our people don't want to digest it a lot of times.
As long as we talking about each other, you'll get 1 million views. But let us get on here. And I just was listening to a dude, we were talking yesterday, and we talked about that, how this phenomena of gang interaction, and how we do, like we just talking about, you be on there hooping and hollering and got gang rivalries, black gang rivalries, this hit that. But if we start doing research on the Proud Boys, our station will be your station. When I say ours, like I got.
Oh, you in the game, man. Go ahead.
If we did that about the Proud Boys or the Ku Klux Klan, you don't have no federal searches on the Klan or the Proud Boys or the Patriots, but all you can hear about is YSL, PIRUs, Crips. It's magnified over the nation, but you never hear about the Mexican Mafia. You never hear about the Aryan Brotherhood. That's not big, but they're way bigger than us.
Wow, you're exactly right, OG, man. And like I said, we talked about the Wack 100 situation with PeeWee Rosco, and we talked about Woody emotionally going through it because this is what basically YSL and all of with the tapes coming out, and I had talked about that the other day, and I was following up with with what's going on with our resurgence and our people. But like you said, if you don't deal with it in this way, and you start, now I'm still gonna continue to do those interviews. I still do those inner city interviews. I got one next week. I got one tonight actually when I get back to Dallas with some guys. Hopefully I'll link up with the NBA Youngboy and them and all these different people that are in the city. But I'm saying these are our people still, yet and still. But you're exactly right. When it comes down to structuring or doing something that causes our people to look a certain way in a positive manner, it's just a thing that they don't share it in. And I don't just blame our watchers either. They don't share it to that demographic either. So right. it's the reins are being held back so that they can control the narrative on what's going on in the black culture still.
Yeah. So, we just got to spoon feed them, give them a little bit at a time, and keep it pushing. They can say what they want to say, but, out of everything, they can talk and they get on this internet like D-Dog fat ass, but they ain't not gonna come on Rosecrans.
Oh gee, boy, you sure will throw a slide. Boy, you'll slide straight in there in a minute. I don't know where that came from, but boy, I'm gonna get the hell off this internet. Not this morning, OG. I'm not about to go down that road this morning, boy.
Let Calvin go on the inbox today.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting off here, OG, man. Guys, go check out Woody and them, man. Check in on these guys, man. Check out, see what's going on. YSL, man. Guys, man, all I can say is, man, we all brothers at the end of the day. We've had some bloodshed in the mix of situations in our lives. Guys, if the internet, if you're just talking on the internet for a bag, please try to construct something to where you can pull somebody out the fire too. It's a lot of people in the streets watching this. Maybe you say something to try to help our people, man. You got the ear right now. Switch it, flip it on them. Flip it and make it something to where you can pull one of them young guys that might be crashing out there out of their situation. You can, hey, we still can win. We have always been, black people, I got to give it to us. They always gave us something and they thought it was going to go one way and we flip it on them anyway. So we can get us something out of this, just like the rap music. They thought it wasn't going to go nowhere. It flipped and made a lot of entrepreneurs out of black people, man. A lot of different entrepreneurs came out of that. So we can always flip it, guys. Don't think me and OG talking and we giving up on our people. No, we're saying let's flip it. We can flip this thing. That's all I'm saying, man.
That's what he's saying.
We can flip it. We got to do better. Check it, man. Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, guys. Hey guys, listen, man, if you're still watching, man, y'all heard us talking about Cat Williams and all the situation that was going on with his camp over there in the comedy world. Scrunch O'Neal, man, yesterday, man. I'll put that video right here. But guys, man, make sure you like, download and subscribe to the channel. Boss Talk 101, man. Listen, hey man, what a bosses talk. Boss Talk 101 review.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101.